But see, he got to go to work to figure out, Dad, I'm tired of working. He got to go through that. We all went through it. Our mothers and fathers told us different things. We went out there and bumped our head. Then we figured out, oh, mama, you was right. Yeah. Why? Because they've been where we going. So when I coach people and they have a business, the way my mind works, whatever business you want to start, I've already been there mentally. Because I did that for years. I don't care what business. If it's a landscaping, a barbershop, most of them have one shop and they don't even have a website. I'm like, dude, you should have 10. Why do you just have one shop? You're doing the work. You don't want to do the work. You're not an entrepreneur. You're a technician. An entrepreneur does not work in his business. He works on his business. That's what I do. I don't work in my business. I got guys over the places that handle my websites and different things, marketing places. I don't sell the book. It's on the website. It's on Amazon. I don't sell it. They market it. They do everything. The check comes to me. But most people don't understand that this is possible. They think this is a pipe dream and different things like that. And then the majority of them are mentally lazy, not physically lazy. They'll go to work. They'll pick up some boxes at Walmart and all these other places like that. But mentally sit down, put a strategy together, implement it, and execute it. They won't do it. And I'm here to coach you. I'm like, dude, I will coach. I will help you. They see me having success and still on the job won't come and say, Tim, how you do that? Why? Pride. Majority of men. There are a few of them that came to me. And I'm like, dude, I'll coach him. See what he's doing now? I can help you too. Pride. You got to throw that stuff away. You know what I'm saying? You got bills. You trying to... man, don't let me... I don't know how much time you're going to let me have, but...
Awesome. Oh, man. Awesome. Great information. Like you went from here to woo. Awesome. You gave some amazing pointers. Some really, really good pointers. You gave, like, I'm just blown away. Because the thing is, a coach is very important. You know, I'll tell you basketball, one of the things is you can have 5 of the best players on a team, but without a coach, they're not going to win. They're not going to know how to win. They're not going to know how to function. You can have all these gifts. You can be the best of the best, but it takes a coach. And, playing ball and stuff, you don't understand, like, okay, when you win, everybody root for the players. But then when you lose, everybody blaming the coach. They don't blame the players because the system is that the coach is the one that's putting the foundation together and allowing the strategies to occur. The coach sees the floor. See, and that's the thing. I love how you said the coach can see something that you can't see, because when we're playing on the court, all we see is what we see at that moment, but the coach is outside of the court, seeing the inside, and can see what play needs to be played next, what defense needs to be taking place at that point, because they can see the entire game. Right. And it's so amazing you say that, because you can use that same thing in life. A lot of people don't want to get a coach. A lot of people, they got the mindset, oh, I can do it myself. But I believe over the course of my adulthood life that you got to have people in your ear that's in a place that you desire to be. And a lot of times they're going to tell you what you don't want to hear. They're going to tell you stuff like, you ain't doing that right. And that's an ouch moment. That's an ouch feeling, because it's like, I ain't doing it right. What you mean I ain't doing it right? And so you get offended, you get offensive. And the thing is, but that's the whole process of having a coach. It's so that every time you get offended and you receive it, and you're willing to change things about you, what you're doing is elevating yourself, and you will no longer be offended in that area because you have changed the way you do certain things. And so I absolutely love how you took, just what you do on an everyday basis, and you say, I'm gonna learn, because that's the key. That's the key to this thing. You gotta continually want to learn. Don't ever get to a place where you don't want to learn. Even in your business, oh man, I know everything. No, you don't know everything, because the thing is, tomorrow does not look like today. Like this pandemic does not look like 10 years ago. 2020 does not look like 2010. And so we have to understand that, and we have to be able to grab. And you know how you said we got to restructure some stuff. We got to back up for a minute. We got to say, hold up, back up, stop. And that's the thing in business. That's the only way we're going to grow. That's the only way you're going to get to the top. That's the only way you're going to get to a place where you're cutting the check and you're no longer working. You got to get to a point where you're willing to reevaluate, restructure when needed. And see, I think a lot of times what happens is people form a business, like, you know how you have an old building. Think of an old building that's empty, nobody's working in it. It's literally deteriorating. It's deteriorating. And it's the same thing with a business. If you're not working on it, it's deteriorating. That's what it's doing. Your business is deteriorating. And you might have 100 clients a day, but if you don't work on your business, you're going to go down to 5 clients. And you're going to look up one day and say, how in the world did I get from 100 to 5? It's because you didn't work on your craft. And so I think that's very important. And another thing you said, you know, you want to give people options. You want to give people options. You know, a lot of times I say to myself, that's why consultations are so important. They're so important because it allows you to build that relationship, and it gives you the opportunity to provide an option, because you can't charge everybody the same. You can't, like prime example, you know, I'm a graphic designer, so if I got a contract. If I got a contract with a big company, a big corporation, if I got a contract with Apple, there's no way possible that I'm gonna charge Apple the same thing I charge a person of a small business. Now, I would be foolish to do that when the fact of the matter is that ain't nothing but pennies to them, right? And so to provide those options, and that's the thing I love about business, and only your own business, you get to make your own rules. You get to make your own rules, and you don't. And people can try to make you change it, but you got to be confident in who you are and what you do. You got to be the best, and the only way to do it is like Timothy said. He said you gotta continue to learn. You got to continue to learn, because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And one of the things I learned about how you say it is when you do that consultation. You learn who a person is spiritually. You get a feel of them. And from that, you'll know how to respond to them. It's even in coaching. You don't coach nobody the same. Everybody is coached differently. So I thank you, Timothy. You gave some great tips, you guys. I want you to make sure y'all order that book. Reach out to him. So before we go to the next speaker, Timothy, go ahead and tell the people how they can reach you, how they can find your book, just one more time.
Okay, yeah, it's at the MotorVatorbook.com. That's the website, and the motor is spelled like, you know, the motor up in my name right here. The main website is the Motor-Vator Academy, and you can go there and find it. And once you go to the MotorVatorAcademy.com, you'll find it on, like I said, Books for Me, Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Walmart. It's on so many different websites. But I tell everybody that, you know, if you order the book, you know, all my information is on there. Call me, because I do, you know, courses on the book. I do, you know, coaching and mentoring on the book, because the book was written for, you know, any type of business, whatever business that you have. Once you understand that selling is everything, and you start getting into, you know, attraction and target marketing, you know, and the people, you know, just start knocking on your door. But, you know, I have a lot of people that tell me, hey man, I got to hire some more people. And I'm saying, that's what I do. I don't know how to teach you how to make a little bit amount of money, you know, so get ready. You know, it's gonna happen. So, you know, I really appreciate, you know what I'm saying, like I said, Tamara, you finding me again and giving me an opportunity to come on here and speak. You know, I love doing it. You know, I tell people I'm allergic to sleep. You know, I don't care if this was at midnight or from 12 to 6 or whatever. I call, I mean, just whatever I could do to help you, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, what you're doing and your endeavors. You know, I'm always available. You know, I tell everybody I'm open 24/7, just like the Waffle House.
Thank you so much again, Timothy. We definitely enjoyed you.